There was a time in my life where I thought that hiding parts of myself was the same thing as healing them. But I've learned it doesn't work that way. Welcome to Stepping Into My Power. I'm glad you're here. This is a space for truth, growth, and real evolution. Today, I want to talk about why I stopped hiding my life and what actually changed when I stopped doing that. For a long time, I believed that if I kept certain parts of my story quiet or distant or unspoken, that I would be more free, that I would be more accepted, that I would be able to move forward without being affected by my past. But what I realized is hiding doesn't create freedom. It creates fragmentation. You don't actually leave your past behind. You just separate yourself from it. And for me, the real shift happened when I stopped trying to separate my life into acceptable and unacceptable parts. When I stopped trying to manage perception. When I stopped trying to curate who I was depending on who might be watching. I started asking a different question. Not how do I hide this, but how do I integrate this? And I think people underestimate what hiding actually does to you internally. It creates tension and it disconnects you from yourself. And over time, it makes it harder for you to fully trust your own story. I realized I couldn't fully step into who I'm becoming while still rejecting parts of who I've been. So I stopped doing that. I stopped hiding parts of my story. I stopped pretending that parts of my life didn't shape me. Not because I need to explain myself to anyone, but because I want to be fully aligned with myself. There's a difference between privacy and hiding. Privacy is intentional. Hiding is rooted in fear. And I had to be honest with myself about which one I was operating from. What I've found is that when you stop hiding from yourself first, everything else starts to feel clearer. You stop performing. You stop splitting yourself into versions. You start becoming more whole. I don't believe that growth is about becoming someone unrecognizable from your past. I think it's about becoming someone who can hold the entire story without running from it. That's what I'm learning. That's what this journey is teaching me. My hope is still simple. By me living my truth, I hope it inspires you and gives you permission to live yours. This is Stepping Into My Power. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. I'll see you in the next one.